Hello, my beautiful peeps. Try to get this microphone set up right. How are you today? It's been a few days since I've been on here. My hand is hurting today. It was been under that ice storm. So I was like not really doing recordings during the ice storm. I was just kind of hunkered down. Oh, sorry, I got my arm up. Went to the doctor today and they manipulated my hand and it's kind of hurting now. I did take a pain pill before I went because I knew they were going to be messing with my hand. They did take more stitches out. I don't know how many they took out. I don't know. They said that hopefully next week they'll take more out next week, and they said maybe they'll finish taking the rest of them out. I still have a big scab on that area where the surgeon is concerned about the skin tissue dying. I just ordered, they told me to put vitamin E oil on that area, especially that area, to loosen that scab up. So I ordered that. It should be here Tuesday, I think. Today's the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, Tuesday it should be here at the latest. To loosen that up. Once they get all the stitches out and the incisions look good and that scab comes off and they can look at that area underneath that skin, I will move from hopefully anyway, I will move from the fixator to a cast. Hopefully. I did ask if they could give me an approximate date when I could go back to work. I was told that they asked what I did, and I said I work for, such and such company, and I spend a lot of my time typing. And they said it's going to be a long time before you're back to work and typing. So I don't know when I'm going back to work. I did file for, I have short-term and long-term disability at work, so, and I got the extra package. I paid extra money a month for the better package, so I think it's like 70% of my income. I did file for that. I'm waiting for the doctor's office should fax it over Monday, so I'll know what's going on with that. I don't know if I'm going to get a paycheck this next Friday coming up, but I know I'll get my disability, so whatever, and they'll backdate it, so I'm not real worried about it, but it's money, finances. I do worry about it. But I am bored. There's only so much YouTube I can watch. There's only so many movies I can watch. There's not a whole lot of video games I can play because I don't have my left hand, and I use the WASD on a lot of video games. I am looking into a mouse that has, I can pull this one here up and show you. That would have buttons like a keypad on the side here where you see the two blue lights. There's like a keypad on that whole thing, and that I can program those keys for hotkeys that I would use with my left hand. So I'm looking at those. It's average price of those is like $90. They can go up to like hundreds of dollars, but a decent one, which is a Corsair, which is what all my system here is runs about $80-90. So I'm looking at that. It just, there isn't much I can do. I mean, there's only so much I can read. I'm just about sick of watching YouTube videos I've been binging Mountain Men on Hulu. I'm like on season 8 and I'm about sick and tired of that. I still got like 3 or 4 more seasons of that to go. Just bored. I mean, and I can't really, I try to get up and do things, but I'm finding that I am finding out that when I'm up and about and this arm here, I was doing stuff and this arm isn't propped up, it swells up. So I have to kind of watch what I do there. It's just, it sucks. I'm not taking the pain medication every day. I don't care. I don't use conditioner on my hair. My hair tangles so bad. It looks so dry and nasty. I have combed my hair or brushed my hair. It doesn't look like I touched it. But I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not taking my pain medication. I did take a full pill this morning before I went to the doctor because I knew they were going to be messing with my hand. So, but other than that, I didn't take one yesterday. I took a half a pill the day before. So it's like I'm not taking hardly any pain medication. If I try not to. Still missing my butchie boy. Night before last, I laid in bed. Every night when I go to bed, Butch always, I would get in bed at night and Butch would sit there on the bed and I'd love on him for a few minutes and then he would want me to lift the blankets at me. He would crawl up under there and he'd lay at my feet or lay on my feet or across my legs. Every single night we did this. And every night I lay in bed and I'll lift up that blanket. Well, night before last, I was missing Butch. I finally had to get his urn and laid in bed and hugged his urn and cried myself to sleep. I miss my dog. I love my other 2 dogs, but they just aren't Mr. Butch. I did get my short story done and got it emailed out. Well, it's a short story. It was emailed out. I haven't heard from that guy yet. Hopefully, that'll go good. Yeah. That's it. I might attempt to try to crochet again today. I do not know how that will go. Last time I tried, it did not work. Let's just put it that way. It did not work. See, now my nose is running. Let me pause this so I can clean out my snot locker. And I'm back. There's Miss DeVita. is right over there. That's where my butchie would be. But yeah, I am so freaking bored. There is not a lot I can do with this thing being the way it is, my left arm being the way it is. I am gonna have scars. I was kind of looking at it today when they were taking stitches out, and I am gonna have scars. But they said the vitamin E oil will help lessen the scars. I don't know if it'll make them all go away, but they did warn me that I'm going to have bad arthritis in this wrist. I thought to myself, that's not going to be any worse or different than the arthritis in my lower back or hips. So it is, I think today's temperature is supposed to be like mid-40s. All the ice looks like it's melted, or almost all of it's melted, so that's a plus. Yeah, just wanted to get on here, give y'all an update on my hand. It's getting better. I'm getting better emotionally as far as my injuries go. I'm not much better as far as losing my butchie. I don't know if I'll ever get over that. I can't say I'm not getting better. I am getting a little better, just like when I lost my middle son. I'm getting a little better, but it still hits me about my middle son, and it's been 5 years. It doesn't come as often, the emotional pain of losing him, but it hits me just as hard. And it's going to be the same with Butch. You know, it'll lessen as time goes on, but the pain will still be just as hard. I did get on, I don't even know how. I think it was on the City Hall website. I'm about ready to tell you all where I live. But anyway, it was on the website. What was I looking up? I was looking up, if I get chickens in my backyard. Found out I can in city limits. But and I got on dog's website from there. There was a link to it, and I got on there, and I do that every once in a while just to see what animals they have available for adoption. Not that I'm ever wanted to adopt, because I already had 3 dogs. You know, I still got my 2 dogs, and I'm not ready to replace Mr. Butch yet. But I got on there, and got on their courtesy dogs. This is dogs that they that is not being taken care of by dog, but the families that posted them up there, and they're looking to rehome their dogs. And I found he's just too cute. His name is Jax. He's a retriever lab mix, about a year old, a little over a year old. And it was like, I looked at him, I'm like, oh my God, you were just too cute. He is adorable. One of the pictures shows him on his back, all 4 paws like this, looking at you like, hey, rub my bellies. And the other one has his head laying on the bed, and both his paws on each side of his head just looking at you. It's like, oh my God, you're too cute. But I'm not ready yet. But if I was, it would be Jax. He's something else. They said even if the family is wanting to rehome said even if it's just a temporary foster until they can get financially back on their feet, then they'd be more than happy to take him back when he was they were financially set again. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that would be a foster field for me. He was just too cute. They have other dogs on here, but he was the one that really got to me. Sally kind of got to me. She's a senior. Oh, bonded with Ralphie. Is it Ralphie up here? Oh, Ralphie and Sally. Their mom or daddy had to go into assisted living. Oh, see, I'm a sucker for seniors too. But I'm not ready. Great Pyrenees. Holy crap, you're a big dog. I don't want a Great Pyrenees. But anyway, it is. It is there. I guess if I'm looking at dogs, I'm not ready to adopt, but I can look at dogs and not cry anymore. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off of here, or log off of here, or stop recording, or whatever you want to call it. Like, subscribe, do that little thing that's all down in there. It would help me out. I'm trying to build my channel. I'm a long way from getting it to where it's going to supplement my income, but it'll get there eventually. I'm trying to build it. It's not like I keep saying it's not much now, especially now since I am kind of incapacitated. But like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Y'all live fierce. Be happy. Stay safe. Mama Bear's out of here. Bye.